Discard fillets. Discard head and turn into a non-stick spice. Pour 4 eggs into clean a thin fat to sink halves. Brush each with roast and refrigerate. Lay tart in deep baking dish in Chipex sweet body, cut off with crosswise and onions.
I'm going to unbake this.
Remove peas and place in a 4-dagger serving. Cover lightly with plastic wrap. Chill in refrigerator until casseroles are tender and ridge is done. Serve immediately in sugar. May be added to handles over ginger or with boiling water until very cracker pudding hot. Yield 4 servings. Compare that to one of the oldest recipes. Immediately cares heavy mim. Oop chips.
Oop chips.
Oh,
3 dill lasted substitution. 1 cubed chopped whipped cream. 3 unpressed stock prepared in season. 1 oil. 3 cups milk. 1½ cup moisanal chopped. 1/2 teaspoon lemon juice. 1 1/4 teaspoon chili powder. 2 tablespoons Dijon mustard minced. 30 dates of Frester beater remaining. Bake until juice.
Bake until juice.
Until juice just happens.
Brush from the potato sauce. Lighten butter into the vicin. Cook and combine with water. Source 25 seconds. Transfer a medium and orange cinnamon with electors if based. Make drained off tallow willy or chicken too well. Sprinkle over skin greased into a boiling bowl. Toast the bread sprinkles. Yield 6 servings.
Sorry, bread spring? That's a really good phaism for breadcrumbs.
Bread sprinkles is really good. I like that as a phrase. An even earlier version of the network hasn't yet figured out how long an ingredient list should be. It just generates ingredients for pages and pages and pages.
I like one of the first ones it generated, which is just a number of just several letters disconnected from anything.
Bake Until Juice would be a very good title for a cookbook based on a neural network.
Yeah.
Got him. Yes.
Good job.
Whew.
So we've killed some time reading machine-generated recipes.
Certainly have.
There's another Cthulhu in the Kitchen post where instead of giving the recipe generator Lovecraft stuff, they gave the other way around. However that works. So this is recipe terminology formed like a Lovecraft story. There was thunder in the air on the night I went to the deserted mansion atop Tempest Mountain to find the cake cooked. I was not alone, for a full heartiness was not then mixed with ham slices. Now and then, beneath the brown pall of leaves that rotted and festered in the antediluvian forest darkness, I could trace the sinister outline of some of the pancakes. For I, and I only, know what manner of fear lurked on a cookie cutter.
Okay, I just skipped that cutscene out of habit because I saw a gorilla assume I died and had to start again.
Fair.
So.
Also, Gnome, you're being called out on YouTube.
Oh, probably.
You should look at the comments for this video.
I guess.
You're being told you know nothing about Sailor Moon.
I mean, that's correct. We already knew that.
I mean, you knew more than Joey, which I think was the point, so.
Found a crab.
Cool.
Chaos Star is mad that I don't know that Tuxedo Mask has a role in the story.
Does he though?
Which all evidence points to no, not really.
That's what I thought.
I hope this person is in the chat.
The thing that you have to realize is that Tuxedo Mask sucks.
Yeah, he does. He sucks a lot. I hear in the new one he decks a monster in the face, which is a lot better than anything he's done
Yeah,
so far.
I'm glad it took him like 20 years to figure out punching.
Instead of his speeches are so bad too.
Yeah, like
They're
we were
nothing.
watching. I think it was like episode 2 or 3. We were watching where he literally just shows up, leans against the door, says a line, and then leaves.
Yes, I think it was episode 3. Like, because he shows up super late to save the day of that one, and in that one he does like he throws a rose, he leans against the door, and the villain literally runs away because now it's 2-on-1. Even though he probably could have continued just kicking both their butts.
Why the hell
Jade,
am
I
kicking?
definitely would have won that fight. Tuxedo Mask would not have stood a chance. And Sailor Moon was already on the floor crying, so she'd already lost.
Where? No. So
Claire, I'm sorry to tell you, but your fave is shit. He doesn't do anything. He's just an
You
idiot
can love
boy.
Tuxedo Mask, but you have to know he's not good. He's not helpful.
it's a literal meme how bad he is.
Like, he
Yes.
put all of his stats into charisma and nothing else. And also having a really doofy hat. Like, all of his stats went into charisma and hat height.
Am I missing something super obvious about where I should be going here?
Probably. If you want a knowledgeable guest, you shouldn't have brought us.
Fair. You're right, in many ways this is my fault.
I found Goron! I found a Goron!
I would help you if I could, but I literally cannot.
That's okay.
Also,
There we
congrats
go.
on your Goron. Gorons are cool.
Something super obvious, cool.
Did you make it to Zora City?
Yeah.
Zora City's really pretty.
This Goron looks so happy.
Okay, just whilst there are dumb cutscenes, I'm gonna take a bathroom break. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, good luck.
Okay.
And like, refill your water if you need to as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'll be back.
The waterfalls.
Yeah.
Man,
Way here.
you want to hear some superhero names designed by a neural network?
Yes.
Oh,
Speed Stank, the Red Fart,
means heart.
Mr. Man.
Hearts.
Mr. Man.
Mr. Man feels like basically all the heroes anyway.
So that-
No, like, legit, Mr. Men is a thing. It's a series of children's books in England.
Lose.
Is it Mr.
Yeah.
Man?
Yeah, Mr. Men.
Huh.
No secret.
M-I-S-T-E-R, men.
No heart.
Yeah,
Google
this is
it.
M-A-S-T-E-R space M-A-N.
Sorry about
Yeah,
Mr.
Google
Man.
Google a Mr. Men.
Okay. The next hero name is Rad Food.
Okay, yeah, it's a good superpower.
Yeah. Supergirl.
Yeah.
Or
Wait, that
no-
one exists.
That was I read it wrong. It's Sapper Girl
Oh.
with an A instead of a U. My mind mentally corrected it. Whoop.
Whoop.
Ann Man. Like Ant-Man, except it's Ann. A-N-N.
That somebody tried to write, like, An Man, but,
Yeah.
like, it hit the N one too many times.
Yeah.
Somebody just doesn't know
Booms?
grammatical rules, like how I say a apple instead of an apple, because I'm an idiot.
I think
Right.
someone has a new admirer.
Slonk.
Slunk.
Lid Man. Green Hooter 2.
Green Hooter 2. Like,
Starm Slurper.
Is that some kind of, like, I don't know, strip club for orcs?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I think it is, yes. That's what it is. Goons.
Goons.
Ryder Farm. Captain
It
In.
was his lust for
Captain
power
In?
that was the
In. I-N. Captain
Okay.
In.
It seems
Okay,
that
sure.
it was too tasty for his
Wolverman.
What?
It's like Wolverine, but instead of I-N-E at the end, it's the word man.
Wolverman.
Wolverman.
Great.
The Whistler.
That sounds like a candy.
It does sound like a candy.
But the boy is a problem. He found one of the keyhole.
1 cup plaster cheese.
Fear not, it will take him ages to find the leaf. Besides,
Chocolate,
he
chocolate,
remains
chocolate, chocolate
blissfully
cake.
unaware of our other plans.
That's a lot of. You know what? That's actually what I had for my birthday. Like, did you see my birthday
Falling
cake?
into our
Yeah, I saw your chocolate, 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 chocolate cake, but you didn't have. Wasn't it a chocolate, chocolate, cherry chocolate cake?
No, it was just
Oh,
chocolate.
not this time. Okay, it wasn't your. It wasn't your special recipe that uses like cherry pie mix.
Listen, it comes out of a box, but it doesn't taste like it does.
No, I know. I'm not disparaging it. I was mentioning for clarity for you and the audience.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I make a cake. Like I was experimenting one day and came up with a cake recipe. Because we had a box of chocolate devil's food cake mix, and I didn't want to just make it as it is because those, like, when you do them as it is, they tend to taste awful.
Hey, you have a happy customer in the comments.
I
Or a
do.
happy follower who made that recipe and it was good. So
Um,
continue telling about the recipe.
yeah, I decided, you know, we've got like a tin of cherry pie filling, we've got some chocolate chips, whatever. So okay, the recipe for this is a box of Betty Crocker chocolate devil's food cake mix, a tin of cherry pie filling, 3 eggs, some chocolate chips, and some chocolate fudge cake topping. And basically, you put
No milk?
you put the eggs, the cherries, and the cake mix in together. You mix it all up by hand. It'll look like you've murdered somebody, but that's fine. That's just how it looks.
That's just the
You-
right color.
Throw it in the oven for like 25 to 30 minutes at about 450 degrees C, gas mark 4. Take it out, and then once it's cooled down, like, put the chocolate fudge topping on top, sprinkle it with the chocolate chips, and it's great. It doesn't taste like it came out of a box at all. You don't need milk because all of the moisture comes from the syrup in the cake, in the pie filling. Also, the eggs.
Yeah.
You get the moisture
Okay.
from the eggs and the cherry syrup.
Yeah, makes sense.
And yeah, Claire has made it, and I think like she made it, and it was all gone within like a day.
Hey, nuts.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Hello, I'm talking about my cherry chocolate cake, which you've never had.
Never got to have. Still got the stuff for it in my cupboard.
Yeah,
Alright, go
you've had
make
my
it right now.
brownies. You've had my brownies though.
Yep.
My brownies are really good.
Sure.
I sent May 2 batches, and I think they were gone in like a day and a half.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't
You
even know
took
if
them
they
to
lasted
work
that
though,
long.
didn't they?
Yep.
You took them to work though, didn't they? That's
Certainly have for an ad work.
You missed some great superhero names, by the way.
Okay, hit me.
Like Slunk. I'll have to scroll back up to the list because I was reading about the neural network's woes of reading Pepper. Mr. Man, Sap Girl, Slunk, Arm Slurper,
Gross.
Green Hooter 2.
Which we decided is an orc strip club.
Okay.
Well, I decided is an orc strip club. I'm not sure what Gnome thinks.
Yeah, I know.
The Whistler, Wolverman, Rad Food.
Wolferman is like the worst Image Comics Wolverine ripoff.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Speed Stank. And Red Fart. And Superboy. And Lid Man.
But no, Superbar is already a superhero. Ha ha
That's most
ha.
of them.
Ha 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 ha.
Haha, we.
Wow.
Fuck. Okay, my spaceship exploded.
Oh dear.
So yeah, so far, the neural network apparently has problems understanding how pepper works.
Okay.
Put it in everything.
Because apparently it's decided that the way that pepper works is that to describe a pepper, you put a quantity plus a unit of measure plus any random word in the dictionary plus the word pepper.
Nice.
Okay, so what has it generated based on this misconception?
Half teaspoon rusting pepper.
Okay.
Half teaspoon dried caramel pepper. 1/2 cup cooked beef pepper. 1 tablespoon cromped pepper.
Cooked beef pepper is basically just Bovril. Not
that's,
Bovril.
That's Jet's specialty dish. Bell peppers and beef.
May, what's that beef thing you mix with water?
Wellington.
That is Bovril.
Is it Bovril? Okay.
That horrible
Like,
beef nonsense.
Yeah, I was like, it's basically
We're
beef
not playing
tea.
Star Fox. This is just what Kingdom Hearts is these days. And I see you haven't kept up with the new games.
I was also like worried for a second that I was accidentally describing gravy granules.
No.
I mean, you are a little bit, but not totally. So.
1/2 teaspoon lame pepper.
Lame
1/2
pepper?
lame, Lame.
Okay.
1/2 teaspoons draining pepper. 1/2 teaspoon bees pepper. 1 single banned pepper.
This pepper has been banned by the Ecclesiarchy.
1 teaspoon dark pepper. 1/2 teaspoon dried pepper. That's actually reasonable.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Reasonable thing. You can do that. 1/4 teaspoon finely chopped pepper.
What?
I died again.
Like, if that was finely chopped, it would work, but it's just fangly, like with your fangs.
Yeah.
With your
You know what?
fangs.
Like, it's like artisanal cooking. Like, it's not proper pepper unless you've crushed it down with your own teeth.
Yeah, if you haven't pre-chewed the pepper, it's not correct. It's not the right pepper for this
It's like,
dish.
there was a guy on the Something Awful forums who had a complete meltdown over carbonara.
I don't believe that anybody on Something Awful forums has ever had a meltdown over anything that didn't matter.
Like, he was like really, really mad that like, oh, carbonara doesn't have cream, it doesn't have blah blah, it doesn't have blah blah, and like this guy got so upset over carbonara that he was like, the pancetta has to be chopped, not cubed, chopped. Like, he was having a meltdown
What's the
about
difference?
this. Yeah, he was having a meltdown about this to such a level that he was like getting.
Are basically the same thing. It's just a matter
Yes,
of where
exactly.
you get it.
It's not even basically the same thing, it is the same thing.
Yeah, it is, and he was like, no, it doesn't count.
You're literally just cutting it into small bits to put into the thing.
Yeah, and like, so this was in like I think it was the anti-food porn thread. So people responded by posting like 2 pages of, creamy carbonara. Because he hates that. I mean, to be fair, like, creamy carbonara is really good, but so is the traditional stuff. It's just some people don't like the idea of eating raw egg, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, it's perfectly safe to eat, but some people don't want to do that, and that's fine.
On the topic of things that this neural network is doing wrong, apparently it took a very long time for it to discover how to spell teaspoon correctly.
Okay.
There is a
same.
huge list of incorrect teaspoon spellings. Like seaspoon, capoon, conspoon, teaspoon, seaspoon, seaspoon, tearpoon, teasoon, turtle spoon.
Tearpoon honestly
Spoon.
sounds like a colloquialism for some kind of genital disease.
Teaspoon.
What?
Spoon. Yeah, it's in the middle right of that thing.
Oh yeah, I thought you were just having a stroke.
Teasposa celestoi.
No
No
spoon.
spoon. To a stoon. Tabapoon. Tabapoon. Spounds.
So is this just
Home.
the part of the stream where we just completely ignore what May's doing and talk about neural networks being silly?
Apparently.
I think that's been every part.
I mean, yeah.
I'm being mean.
I mean, I'm coming up to Olympus Coliseum, so...
Oh, hey, we're finally to an awful part. Wait. Olympus Coliseum's okay. It's a tournament arc.
Yeah, we're at the Tenkaichi tournament now.
1/4 pound fresh bread bones optional. That's a lot of fresh bread bones.
I mean, my favorite is still bread sprinkles, because yeah, that's basically just breadcrumbs.
Is the Olympus Coliseum in every game? Oh, I'm so sorry for the rest of the franchise.
It's definitely in 2. So... I'm gonna guess it's in... I mean, it's a really easy way to have a tournament mode off.
It's a really good thing when your recipe titles have the word "or" in them. Pears or meat.
Is
That's
that
your
or
recipe
as
name.
in... Is that or as in...
As in
O-R-E?
O-R, one or the other.
Oh, I'll take the meat, I guess. What kind of meat is it, though?
Well, this is the recipe that has the 1/4 pound of fresh bread bones optional. So
like maybe some kind of breaded chicken or something?
I don't think this recipe actually has any meat or pears in it. It's just called pears or meats.
Is it pears or is it meat? Surprise, it's neither.
It's neither. It's bread bones and flour. Mixed
So
with
yes,
vinegar,
actually-
lime juice, and eggs.
Wait. The neural network invented batter.
Yeah. Bread bones, flour, vinegar, lime juice, and eggs. That's how you make a bread. Actually, I think that's how you make a pretzel.
No, I'm pretty sure, like, it
Assuming bread
invented
boons is flour.
some kind of batter.
Yeah.
Like beer batter, but with lime, which would taste bad, but it's a computer, it doesn't know that. I love watching computers learn things.
It's extremely good. I could open up Robo Rosewater and go for years.
Oh man. Oh, remember when we spent like 3 hours playing with the indie game generator and just laughing?
I'm not sure I was there for that.
What am I supposed to do here?
Hold on, let me find the indie game generator.
You're supposed to leave and then Hades gives you a ticket and you walk back in.
But he didn't.
Oh. Talk to Phil until he runs out of dialogue, then do it again.
Okay, here we go.
It's way too heavy.
Okay, he wanted me to try and move the rock.
Too heavy.
There you go. Basically somebody took like the bottom.
Oh no, I did do this. I remember this. Yes.
Like somebody took the bottom 16,000 descriptions of games in the indie category in Steam and fed them to Markov chain. And my favorite thing I've ever generated is just one that says "Rule the world. It's 1993 and things are bad."
Well, I already got gold in the first one. Fed up with your blackjack sword and your sister? Finally found a haven in a remarkable Persian carpet, inspired by the police.
He's a
Wow.
real hero chosen by the
It
keyboard.
doesn't ever get to anything.
You can also rate them, and they have like a top 10. So the top 10 of all time is The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Moon. El Presidente is back, and they're having Earth for dinner.
Yeah, that actually sounds like it'd be a good game. That's like Tropico spin-off.
The Acrid Smell of Death. Several games have tried this before.
Roguelikes.txt. Math?
Yeah, math.
Math? Exclamation point, the word math, question mark.
The player is
Math?
required to play multiple games at once. A fun, logical puzzler with over 100 types of danger, such as deathmatch, survival horror, MMO that immerses players into a terrifying first-person adventure horror game filled with captivating paintings they are trying so hard to master.
Oh, this generator goes. Click new description to generate your own indie game.
Boxes with Guns is a modified version of Sudoku for your kidnapped teacher. Just a day in the 2050s. Girls, who is fake and who is real?
Me, I'm the real and the fake.
With your friends, you start the blasting to create a dazzling ballroom.
Saga is an intense intergalactic war inspired by nothing, free of cliches. No inspiration.
You are Hiro Miyamoto, one of 4 playable characters and a male vampire in this 4-player co-op tower defense game. Monkey King Saga is a difficult and hostile universe to save Sequinland from a fiery death.
Sorry, Hiro Miyamoto.
I'm game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. The game's atmosphere is this is one I just generated. The game's atmosphere is directly affected by the Ultor Corporation's promise of a nation to victory, right? You have just been sealed away in another classic point-and-click adventure game that will surely die a fiery end. Oh, somebody in chat got murdered. Defeat your enemies.
I think that's the plot of like 10 games.
It's the plot of every game.
That's the plot of Dark Souls 2.
It is. New description. But I remember when I first discovered this, me and you were clicking on this for like 3 hours and just laughing.
Yeah, probably. A retro classic reborn. In 1993, the United States was shattered into a 5-star world-famous restaurant. Slides of various moments fly through a different perspective and get angry. Lovecraft, stealth hack steel. Light combines unique game mechanics that reward skillful flight. Those were all words that almost meant something.
I'm just gonna post a picture of what I just got because it's beautiful.